welcome to A Day in My Life. Today is my last day off for the week. I have a lot of exciting things planned and I wanted to take you along with me. I also had yesterday off as well, but that was kind of my day to sit inside, mainly just rot. I watched some Vampire Diaries. I edited for like 4.5 hours. I briefly went grocery shopping. It was like the day off where you need to do a little bit of a reset, and today is the day off for exploring. I'm really excited to do this because I want to start doing more solo dates with myself. I had one last week on Wednesday and I spent the day just out in Central Park reading a book. I stayed there for a couple hours. I went to get sushi for myself. I came home, had a cozy night in, and because of the work schedule that I have with my new job, my boyfriend and I's days don't really line up. We have a little bit of time together, but as far as like full days off when we can spend having a date day, exploring the city, doing things that take maybe hours to do, we don't really have those. And I don't want to halt all of my experiences just because I can't do them with another person. I always like to think of it as if I were doing something cool and I saw something, my first thought would be to say, whoa, did you see that? And I would obviously like to make sure that I have somebody with me to share in that collective experience to ask if they also saw that. You know what I mean? I would find that 10 times cooler than just me internalizing it myself. And I don't know what that says about me, but that's the whole point of this too, is to try to get more independent, to get comfortable spending time in just my own company, which can be very relaxing and wonderful. I'm just not used to it, but I'm trying to prioritize it more. The general plan for the day is going to be spending it around like the Flatiron area and then gravitating towards the meatpacking district, like end of High Line if you've been to New York City area. So we're gonna start our morning going to the Union Square PopUp Bagel. The past couple times, not every time, but the past couple times that we have gone to IMAX at AMC Lincoln Square, we have started to make it a habit to go to the PopUp Bagel that is on Columbus Avenue and then eat them in our seats while we're watching the movie. We did that most recently with like Project Hail Mary every time that we saw it, and it just aided the experience so much more. So when I saw that there was a PopUp Bagel in Union Square, I thought that'd be perfect. So we're gonna stop there first, get some bagels, and then we're gonna take them to the 19th Street AMC and see Spiderman Brand New Day, which I'm really excited about. Once we're done with that, we'll have about an hour for me to walk 30 minutes to the Whitney Museum, and then I have a 4 p.m. ticketed time slot there because they are doing a promotion right now that 19 through 25-year-olds get in for free at the Whitney, which they already have free second Sundays of every month. I looked online, and also every Friday between 5 to 10 p.m. they have free entry as well, and I'm pretty sure they have like DJs and things going on. We're gonna do that, and then lastly we are gonna get dinner. I have been looking at some places in that area and there are some cute places. I'm not gonna lie to you, but they are not quite in the price range in which I would like to spend. Don't really think I need to be putting $50-$60 away for just myself tonight. It is a date day, but if we can find something better, maybe we should do that. So I am undecided on dinner, but we're gonna wander the area and just see what's available, and maybe there's something that I haven't checked on Apple Maps that like sticks out to me and looks really good. Let's get this day started. Don't look at that, I didn't make my bed. Okay, this is the dress. I'm wearing my work shoes with it, pulling a Demi Lovato. Who says I can't wear my Converse with my dress? Oh baby, that's just me. You know? This is a dress gifted to me by a friend. I am wearing shorts underneath it because it is quite short. Therefore, if we have a Maryland moment, I'll be covered. I have ice packs in here to try to keep the butter from PopUp Bagel cold so that I don't just waste an entire thing of butter, because God knows I'm gonna be gone for hours and hours and hours. My absolutely tarnished rings, my necklace. Okay, we finally made it outside. I'm gonna be pushing it pretty close. Thank you, AMC, for having 30 minutes of previews. A humble girl like me is very much taking advantage of that today. Yeah, this is a race to the clock. Worst case, I guess I just cancel the tickets and we find something else to do. Obviously, I'd like to see a movie if I can. I don't want to try to see the next movie though. I'm not really sure. I guess I could see what else is playing at 19th Street, but I wouldn't really want to try to find a different screening of the Spider-Man movie because I think the next one is a little bit too far in between, and then I don't want to be late for my time ticket at the Whitney. We can't miss two things today, so I guess we'll see. social anxiety to the max, but I'm gonna try. So the tangerine butter is the butter that they have right now, and I always get their sesame bagels. I'm so anxious. But why? Why? Also, for moral support, I have the beautiful 4-story Barnes & Noble behind me. All right, in classic pop-up fashion, you gotta rip. This is gonna get all over me. And dip. Got seeds in my holes. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my god. That's good. I need napkins. That is so unbelievably good. I will struggle not to eat that butter with a spoon. I just left the movie. It was so wonderful. It was super heartfelt. It was super funny. I don't know anything about Marvel or MCU lore or comic book lore, so I didn't know that the main villain of the movie was going to be the main villain of the movie. I thought it was going to be a different character that we've canonically seen in Spider-Man films, so that was a little bit of a surprise. Not an unwanted surprise, it was just a surprise, and that was cool to see it turn out a little bit differently than I thought, but it was very heartfelt and emotional, and I teared up a ton of times, and I'm having such bad social anxiety. Holy crap, can you see how bad I'm sweating? It's not just because it's hot. Literal woman is dead. Oh god. Anyway, I'm outside of Chelsea Market right now, and I think I'm gonna pop in and maybe get like a coffee or something super small to eat so that I don't absolutely fall over before I go into the Whitney, because it's gonna be a few hours still until I find some place to eat. So we're gonna go in there. You probably won't be able to hear me because I don't have a mic, and it is super freaking loud in there. Usually it is, at least. God, this is horrendous. I feel invincible. I'm my own Spider-Man right now. If Spider-Man had complete anxiety. Okay, anyway, let's go in. Okay, so it suspiciously looks like it is about to start raining, which is a great thing because I'm about to go into the museum. I didn't end up eating at Chelsea Market. I just walked around. I had less time than I thought. In the bookstore, I did end up looking for Gone Girl, or I was trying to look for Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. Thank you. Guys, I almost got hit by a car. And I say that because it was entirely my fault. What was I saying? Oh, I was trying to look for Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn because Tyler was interested in reading that and he couldn't find it at the Barnes & Noble in Michigan that he went to. And I couldn't find it there either. So who the hell buying up all the copies of Gone Girl, okay? Give me some. Anyway, I'm about to go to the museum and I'm excited. And I did look up that they have a small cafe there. So worst case, I'll just get like a little croissant or a small bite or something. I decided that while going to a restaurant downtown would be exciting and fun, I just didn't really want to meander and try and find some place that was probably gonna end up being really expensive anyway. It sounds fun in theory, but I made dinner last night and I have leftovers of it, so it's like, why not come home and eat that? Also, I bought carrots from the grocery store yesterday because I've been eating hummus like it is my second job, and I really want to make like a shaved carrot salad that I used to make, which is literally just like carrots, lemon juice, white vinegar, and like salt and pepper. Really want to eat that. So I did forget lemons at the store yesterday, so I just got those. And then also, I have not drinking a drop of water all day, so naturally I'm very parched, and I was like, maybe I could buy a water, maybe I could buy a Poppy, because that's my toxic trait, is that when I'm thirsty, I'm like, oh my god, a Poppy could quench the hell out of this. A freaking coconut water could quench the hell out of this. And water seems to never be my go-to option, okay? And I was like, Alexis, you have water 20 steps away. Get there and reevaluate. So I didn't get that, but I did get something that looks just as enticing. I got a half of is this a half or a quarter? A quarter. I got a quarter watermelon. Oh my god, it's so cold. Oh my god, this is gonna be so refreshing. Maybe I'll put some tahini on it, some lime. Or lemon. Get out of here. Okay, I'm gonna change. Ain't no reason I gotta be wearing this anymore. And then we're gonna get dinner started. And I think I'm gonna watch some Vampire Diaries for the rest of the night. I finished my book, which you saw, 4 stars. Thank God, finally finished it. It took me a little over a week to get through. I really enjoyed it. I feel like it is the definition of being told a good story. I didn't overly connect to it, but I did tear up at certain moments. I laughed out loud a lot. I think the writing is so charming. I think our main character is charming. All of the characters in there are funny and they get put in interesting scenarios. I also thought it was very heartfelt, and that's all I can ask for at the end of the day. So 4 stars. Okay, it took me way too long to shave those carrots. All right, I got them down to kind of too small of pieces for me to continue shredding them, and I think this meal is just gonna be so disjointed. Okay, so hey, ADHD, let's get started. So in here, and considering how long it took me to shave those things, that was devastating, okay? That was my hard-earned work. Right into the garbage. I have salt, pepper, garlic powder in here right now. Cut up a lemon. We're gonna squeeze the juice of that in there. And then add some white vinegar, which if you know me, I don't really like tangy things like that. I definitely don't like vinaigrettes. I think it's because it's mainly tart from the lemon. There's a sweetness to the tartness because it's a fruit. Get that action. Close up, please. It's me, I'm the editor. Okay. Anyway, I feel like since I'm the one controlling the amount, it feels okay. But if I were to see this on the menu and it said that it uses white vinegar, I'd be like, yeah. Consider me not ordering it, okay? Ugh. Smells like Easter morning, girl. We're about to color some eggs. Oh my god. I don't know if that was too much. I feel like it wasn't. I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll try it. Okay, oh, I forgot. A little bit of oil helps it go down. Now that I think about it, I don't really know why I use that because there's definitely enough liquid in this. And then you just get in there with your hands, right? Also, I didn't even tell you what we're having for dinner, what I'm having for dinner. It's literally a taco bowl. So this does not fit into the vibe of that at all. But I was craving it. Ever since I bought the carrots, I was like, yeah, I could dip them into the hummus, but also I could eat this concoction. Whoa! Ugh. There's too much pepper or something in there, which is never an issue for me, but I think it just went down the wrong pipe. Honestly, I don't know what to do about that. I'm still gonna eat it, but it's not hitting like I thought it was going to, and that's a bit of a bummer, but I don't know what I did wrong. Maybe it was too much vinegar. It didn't look like that much though. Maybe it was too much lemon. It's definitely too much pepper because it's quite spicy. Dill is also what makes this a good old time. Whoa. That's the fragrance I was missing. I think I actually did put too much pepper, which is blasphemous, but I don't know. But it's okay. We have hope for this taco bowl. Yeah.
And good morning to you, little miss. I'm on a mission.
And glib after every
It's been years since I've watched the show, but I was definitely Team Damon when I watched it. I mean, why choose when you can have both is the first thing that I should mention, but I definitely was Team Damon, and it's really fun to rewatch this and see him and Elena interacting in the beginning when she like literally can't stand him, and just know that like he is the villain. He is the OG villain, and then slowly she's like, wait a minute. I'm a friend. Okay, we're gonna lay her out. Ta-da! We're gonna get some tahini. Fork. Eat it. I got a bowl. That was not gonna work. This is way too juicy. It's not gonna be that way. Okay, we got the tahini. Oh, my mouth is watering. Cheers. Should I hear that? Hello? That just came from within. Am I okay? My body's too excited about this. I'm gonna keep watching TV and then probably end this. I hope you all are having a good day as well. Thank you for spending the day with me. It's not likely I do anything else. Guys, is this considered my first mukbang? Actually, maybe I'll just end this here because I really can't foresee myself doing much else tonight. Thank you guys so much for spending the day with me. This has been so much fun. I had such a great day doing something I've never done before. I've never been to the Whitney, and it was a great time. And I got to interact with art. I haven't been to a museum in a really long time. And before this, I was debating going to the MoMA, but they're closed Monday through Wednesday, so they just don't want me to be happy, I guess. But I'm really glad I found the Whitney because I got in for free and I got to interact with some great contemporary art. What a good day. Spiderman was so good. PopUp Bagel was so good, but we already knew it was gonna be. I gotta go to work at 10:30 tomorrow. It's like 9-ish, I think, right now. So I'm not gonna be up probably too much longer. I shouldn't be up too much longer if I wanna have a good day tomorrow. But thank you guys if you did stay this long and you spent the day with me. I hope you had a wonderful day. Let's do this again sometime, yeah? You and me? That's a plan. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.